you're obviously giving out money,
Mm-hmm.
but you're obviously a business person and have run multiple businesses. And anyone who looks into you will know that you're proven. You've done this multiple times before. Where does the money come from for what you're doing? And do handouts work? Like, are you taking money from a certain set of people and giving it to someone else? And why are you doing that?
Yeah. So the question of there's lots of questions there.
Yeah.
What's the business model in Help Bank?
Yeah. So okay, the business model at Help Bank, I actually think, I wish everyone would understand this, because I think it's the future of business. And so traditionally, business is taught as there's two models. There's the for-profit business model, where you're a limited company, for example, and you make money. Maybe that goes to shareholders. Maybe that goes later to dividends, whatever. There's profit-based business. And then you have charities, which tend to want to act on they don't make any money model. The money all goes back into supporting the people that they're trying to support within the charity. I think there's a new way, and I call it the zero model. And the idea is that you're a for-profit business that does a lot of good with the money it makes, and you have a very clear reason to exist around making that money. So it's not just making money for the sake of making money. I actually think it's how you can unseat big companies like Google. You can unseat big players like Amazon. If I'm on Google and I use Google make money, right? Now the product is free to me, but they make money serving me up ads, right? They'd actually...
And selling your data, yeah.
Well, selling data is it's a bit more detailed than selling data, because they're not selling someone's email address to someone, for example, right? No. They're selling insights.
Selling your attention, I suppose.
Yeah, so the selling data thing I spent a long time looking at, but the point I'm trying to make is that I reckon I would use a different search engine if I knew that money was going to help the homeless, for example, right? I think sometimes a purpose-driven business that's for profit. I look at things like Microsoft that made huge amounts of money. What did Bill Gates go and do? He went away and set a foundation up, took all that profit, avoided tax, took all that profit, and then put it into a foundation to get rid of malaria. Now, whether you like him or not, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is I think in the future, the two will come together. So you have a very profitable business that does good with that profit. And that's my model. So I'm absolutely a for-profit platform. We make money. The only thing that's different, maybe from me and other businesses, is two things. One, I will never charge people for help. I don't need to charge people for help. I will not charge people for help. I will help people in every way I can personally for free. But I make money many ways, and one of them, for example, is brand sponsors. So I take money from big companies that can afford it, and I use that money to hire the 14 people that work on the product, that help people for free, and pay people on my platform. I pay people to help people for free, right? So that's one revenue source, is brand sponsors. In the future, of course, data, insights on my platform, I know all the problems entrepreneurs have. So that's an insight. I'm not giving away anyone's information. I'm not giving away someone's email address or their personal details, but I can sell insights. I can sell data around the problems people are facing and what companies can do to solve those problems for people. And that's another revenue source. And again, the thing I feel is that it's important to have a business model that's profitable, because I'm paying my engineers a huge amount of money. And Google paid one engineer £16 million last year. If Google was a charity, they wouldn't exist. Because people were like, you can't pay one engineer 16 million. That's coming out of the charity. That's not right. But Google's a very, very effective product, multiple products as well these days, and they're very profitable. That's what I want my platform to be too, right? I want it to be a useful product that helps people for free, but the money that comes in from that platform we use to fund people's dreams and build out tools to help people for free.
And that is technically social enterprise, right?
Well, not technically. It can, again, people want to box it into. I did think about making.
Is that a problem, by the way?
Well, no. It's just sometimes social enterprises become hard, for example, for people to invest in, and people don't like to invest in social enterprises because they don't want to take the money out. So I'm very careful with not trying to pigeonhole it into one particular thing. It's a business that makes money, that does good with that money. It helps
someone
people.
Can invest in you and get a return.
Exactly.
And is there a return in the good that's done?
Both.
So
they'll make money.
They'll get a financial return.
Yes. I think it's the holy grail of business going forward.
How can you take us through the cycle?
Okay, first of all, let's start from the user base, right? So a client can go on my platform, helpbank.com, or Simon Squibb channels, and get knowledge for free. Let's take YouTube. I've got the most popular business video on YouTube today. The most popular business video. You go business, search on YouTube today. I've got the #1 organic video on there. 4.7 million views in a month, right? That video has made hundreds of thousands of pounds. So that video, all the knowledge on there is free. Everything I've ever learned about business in 35 years of doing business is in that video. You can sit down and watch the whole thing for free. But the video made money. So I can take that money and I can build helpbank.com, which helps people for free. And I can take some of that money, I can pay people on Helpbank to help people for free. Right? So it's kind of like, from a user point of view, they've lost nothing. They get access to the knowledge for free. I haven't put it behind a paywall. And I earn money from that, which I can then spend on making the products better to help people for free. But the platform itself, of course, hopefully will be worth billions of pounds. And in itself, that means that people want to invest in it. If they invest in it, I can build more tools to help people for free. The holy grail on it is I can never charge people for help. That's the line I won't cross. So many people want, we've got a massive user base, 152,000 members on Helpbank now. We could charge them a fee, but that's breaking our promise to help people for free. So that's the line I won't cross. But brands paying us to get their products in front of communities that are interested in their products, great.
So is it like brands pay you for content deals, awareness, affiliate, all of the above?
Yeah, all of those things.
Right.
Every brand has a different need. I've been working with brands for 35 years, and I built an agency on the back of understanding brands' needs. But brands want to get new customers. They want to have customers know their tools, and often, and this is very important to me, these brands also want to help people start businesses. I mean, GoDaddy, one of my sponsors, and one of yours, I believe, they want to help people start businesses. If people start a business, they get a website. They get some hosting. Right, so a lot of these brands that I work with have the same agenda. They also want to help people start businesses, and they also want those people to have successful businesses. Because if they've got successful businesses, they'll spend more money on hosting and all these other things that people need. Right, so it's aligning yourself with the right brands that bring value, good quality product, but also want those people to succeed as much as I do.